we go. It took me a while to start. Had to spam my link to my YouTube. I just set it up. It's like my first real stream. I decided to stream in English from now on. First thought about streaming in German, but I'd like to have like more viewers than just like, it's a very small audience in Germany. You become small fish in a small pond. Ah, now I'm a small fish in a big pond. Yeah, I set up everything, like, you know, made it all look nice. If my camera stops working, sometimes I have like little issues with the cable. Well, yeah, I'm a flower painter from Berlin. You can read a little bit about me in my description. I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. I invited some friends. Let's see who's gonna come. I'm excited for my first viewers on YouTube, my first chat. I hope that somebody's gonna find me on Twitch as well. For everybody who watches the replay, don't feel guilty if you jump around. I do the same when I watch art videos. I hope I can inspire you. Paint very minimalistic flower paintings. I'm a total noob. I started painting about 8 years ago now. Since 5 years I paint gouache flowers and watercolor flowers. I first started with tempera, then with acrylics, and it was quite a journey. I'm still learning color theory and I can't draw, but I don't think that you have to be able to draw to make good art. I think like minimalism is exciting. Realism sometimes even bores me. Oh yeah, here are my glasses, very cheap glasses. I'm 42 now. I need those glasses. The light is not perfect. I'm still figuring out how this all works. Let's see. Oh, we can like, you know, make that a little bit better. Don't know. The shadows shouldn't be too annoying. Yeah, if you like my art or want to motivate me to stream more, I'm super excited about the first comments and everything. I started to stream like years ago because I thought I wanted to be a gaming streamer because I was a total gaming nerd. I played World of Warcraft for more than 10 years and I thought like this could be my destiny. But then I realized that I wasn't able to actually relax while gaming, and I wasn't very nice to the viewers because, I don't know, I was like totally mentally drawn and exhausted, and people were always like so cocky. And as soon as I started to stream art, I relaxed and I was like nice again, and yeah. But I don't stream that often. I just started to stream like 2 days ago and it was so much fun and it just calmed my mind. And I had also fun talking to the people. I was just trying to actually like, you know, forget a few sorrows, and the day was so long and I didn't know what to do with myself. So yeah, I just thought like, wow, this is fun. But usually when something is fun for me, I lose the interest in stuff like very fast. I'm like an ADHD brain, like totally always talking, always working on several projects at once. But yeah, I painted a few paintings like since yesterday. I think I painted this one yesterday or the day before. Oh, I made my fingernails pretty for you guys. I thought like my fingernails looked so dirty and I was so ashamed, but it wasn't really dirty, it was color. I love this color. It's like discontinued. That's from Trended Up, a very affordable brand in Germany by a discounter, a drugstore discounter, and I just kind of love it. It costs $2 and it's beautiful. Yeah, these art supplies that I actually used for this painting costed a little bit more, but they last forever. I have like my favorite colors. They're all around me. I love art supplies. I really want to talk about art supplies on this channel and my favorite art supplies, and I kind of like all kinds of art supplies, but Hemi is like, you know, Hemi gouache is kind of the gouache that, this is the student grade gouache that I truly like, but everything below Hemi gouache is like, oh my god, I'm so disgusted. But I love to work with Shinhan gouache, with Daniel Smith, Schminke, M. Graham. These are my favorite brands, or Kuretake. I freaking love art supplies. This is the main motivation for me to stream art, because if I sell art or get subscribers or get cheers on Twitch, I can actually afford more art and other stuff. Like kitties, like babies, like baby cats. I love kitties. Yeah, today I'm going to paint like flower paintings like these. I don't know yet if I'm just gonna freestyle and just hope for the best, because I'm a real noob when it comes to color mixing and color theory. But yesterday I actually created a bookmark for my mom, the replays on Twitch, and I used this color scheme, and it was actually pretty nice to have a color scheme that works, because I love this one. It actually works, and it turned out pretty good when I made the bookmark. I already put it into a package for my mother, into an envelope. I'm going to send it to her. This is a color scheme that I also love to recreate, but I'm not always sure if I'm able to. It's like my art is always changing. Sometimes I have a certain style, like I feel stuck here right now. Like the artwork that bores me, my own artwork looks a little bit like this. This is like a bit too boring for me. And what I love is art like this, a piece like this. These are like some of my favorite pieces. My method is called the dots, lines, and circles approach. You can also find like squares here, like it's some kind of basic universal minimalism. Yeah, I love to talk about art supplies, so if you have any questions, and join my stream sometime later, like on another day or so, you can always ask me. I love to tell you everything about my art supplies. Might be that my voice becomes a little bit loud. And yeah, so I hope my English is good enough. I'm not that bad at English, but sometimes I struggle to find the concepts. But I love to meet like people who are open-minded and love art supplies as well, or art in general. You don't have to be a painter to relax here. You can talk with me about anything. I can't promise you that I'm like up to date when it comes to politics, but the rest is easy peasy. I think that humanism is like, you know, connecting us, and this is a rainbow place, so you are welcome here. This is a safe space. I want people to know that they're accepted and validated. I accept myself as well. A little self-love is very healthy. When you can love yourself, you can love others, and when you're happy, you can share happiness. So I can't say that I'm always happy, because I have found destiny, I realized, but I haven't found fate. Destiny is like my mother, my cat, things that I love. And fate is like, you know, true love, true love's kiss. Sometimes I believe I have found it, and then it just runs away. So, yeah, what are we going to do today? I'm thinking about which papers I want to use. I have certain papers that I like to use, like arc paper. This is like arc paper. It's one of my favorite papers. Camera, zoom in. I also love khadi paper. It's like Indian cotton rag paper. It's very affordable. It's very affordable and beautiful, but sometimes I struggle to work with it because it has special characteristics that sometimes challenge me, but it's so affordable, so you can't really do something wrong with it. And I love the edges. It's like khadi paper has my favorite edges, like beautiful. I also love silverbook paper. It's like a paper that most people outside of Germany probably don't know. It has 140 grams per square meter, and that's like so crazy. Let me show you. Like silverbook paper here. I love these little ones. I feel more comfortable working with small sheets because I don't know, I just can't handle big sheets. It's just, the bigger a painting becomes, the more lost I feel. I mean, give me acrylics, give me like extra fine acrylics, and I paint water lilies and wish trees, but when it comes to gouache and watercolor, I think I've never really painted one painting in a size above A4 that I actually like. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Yeah, this is silverbook paper. I love this paper, but somehow it's like changing into a direction that I don't like so much, but this is up to your personal taste. It's like, let me explain. Like, this is from a new production, and this is from an older production, and you see the difference. This one is rough, and it reminds me of Fabriano paper or of Moulin. But this one is special. This is the old version. And I want this old version back, and I'm so glad that I actually found these two versions because I have several sizes of silverbook paper. And I just love this paper, this paper brand. It's the probably lightest paper, thinnest paper there is for gouache and watercolor, but it doesn't buckle. For real, it's beautiful. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna paint on these little squares right now. I don't know if you like the quality of the camera and the sizing. Like when I paint on such small papers, maybe you say like, put the camera closer, so, or it's good this way, or you want me to paint in bigger sizes. Just let me know. I love to hear your feedback. And I'm like pretty much a newbie streamer, though I streamed like for the first time about 6 years ago. I haven't streamed that much, and I never found the perfect setting. Yeah, I'm going to talk about art supplies, and I'm like a collector and a hunter too. When it comes to art supplies, pretty much take what I can get. I love every kind of art supplies, except those things below gouache quality. Low quality art supplies can sometimes like disgust me. I have to separate my medium quality brushes from my high quality brushes. I'm a little bit weird, but I've restricted myself in the last year and the year before. I'm not buying so much art supplies anymore. This month I spent $20 on art supplies. I kind of feel guilty because, well, I have so much art supplies. Why do I buy more? But I really needed that white, and I really needed those pencils because I don't have many pencils, and I just recently started to love pencils. Yeah. So I want to paint on the older version of these Silverberg papers, but I don't want to waste them, so I'm just taking one. I'm like always like a hamster. I can't waste my paper. I have a huge pad from Arc. A friend of mine gifted it to me. I'm like very glad about that. But I can't use it because, I can't waste it, though I have so much more than I ever had in small sizes, like, it's like 8 pads or something in a smaller size, so I could use it, but no. I'm pretty happy with Silverberg paper today because it's very cheap. It's 50 pieces for €5. It's okay. It's like, watercolor paper can be so expensive. Maybe this is one of the reasons why I like to paint small. You need so much paint and so much paper, and I feel like Matisse is so right about art. I can't really say what he said exactly, but he said something like, if you produce or create like 10 artworks, if one of them is good, this is success to him. And I want to have that mindset, but ever since I created my first good artwork, something like that, something that I like, my eyes have changed, and I have a certain demand for perfectionism that I cannot achieve, and I get frustrated, but I find myself as part of a beautiful global community. I love artists, I love art. I follow everybody. So if you want to trade art cards, I do have like so many paintings in this size. I would never trade this one. The only thing that's possible for me is gifting this one to my mother because it would stay in family. But there are many other paintings that I'd love to trade with somebody. I think trading art is like a beautiful, beautiful thing. I once did it on Twitter. I remember that I offered my art, and suddenly there were so many people, like artists, who wanted to trade with me, and one of them said like, this is like a feast, of course you all come running when there's something like this for free. And it was the first time that I felt like so validated by other artists, and if I give it away for free, everyone is like, yeah, I want it. And if I say like, yeah, 50 euro for like small painting, they're like, it's way too expensive. Well, I sold an artwork for 5 euro the last time, I think. I'm not really focused on trying to sell art. I'd like to make prints, but I don't really have the money to set it up. And I mean, I could, but they would be some kind of low quality, because I'd say, okay, I can spend like 25 euro per month on prints, but I haven't started it yet because I didn't have like many successful experiences with selling art on Etsy or eBay or small ad websites. I'm not a very outgoing social person. I avoid the sun. It's like I take vitamin D pills. But it's good. I have no wrinkles. I'm 42. It's like people think I'm 25. Oh. I'm just kidding. Ekmo! Janam! There's a viewer from Twitch. I don't know if I should. I'd really like to have the overlay, the chat overlay, so you guys on YouTube can see what Twitch is chatting, but then the alerts would appear, and I don't want the alerts to appear on my YouTube. Janam! I have a YouTube channel now. It's like Janam means like my dear. It's Turkish because I'm German and Turkish. You gotta check it out. I just set it up. Yeah, I'm talking. It's like the introduction while I'm waiting for my first viewer. And there you are. It's like your support is awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about like, you know, I'm like very chilled right now. I'm not like in the mode like, oh, I have to hurry or something. I'm just relaxing and thinking about. I love to see my paintings in full HD on my second monitor. I see them on a big monitor, like it's just 21 inches, but it looks so beautiful. I mean, at least the pieces that I like, you know. Look, I painted this today. But it's kind of boring. But my mom, I told her that I don't like my new art, and she was like, I'm your biggest fan. And like, you might think a mother always says that, but my mom is not the most emotional person, so if she does that, it is really a compliment, like, you know. I love this one. The background is made with Canon water-soluble crayons. It's like so simple, but I love this one, like the white colors. You love chill streams? Oh, thank you. I made this one yesterday and this one too. I like those. I worked with Coral, Coral color, like I can show you. I used it here. It's like watercolor. Oh, you don't want to focus. I have boxes and boxes full of color. This is my new watercolor palette. It's my XXL palette. I haven't used it that much yet. Yes, you know, I talked to the AI, the Google Gemini AI, and the AI said, you subscribe to my freaking YouTube. So cool. So YouTube gets a signal that I'm like, you know, trending. I'm like the new girl in town. Yes, of course you can watch football. I'm like, can't wait for us to play a game soon. It will be so fun. I tried Arena 3 versus 3. It was pretty cool with Shogoth because I'm not so easy killable. But I don't know if I like it alone. It was with one of my friends, and it was pretty fun because we were in voice chat and he has such a beautiful voice. But just relax. The stream is like, I'm talking to myself, like, you know, I don't worry about not listening or... Okay, let's put this here. So if you guys are interested in my artwork, want to buy something, I mean, most of these pictures that I'm showing, paintings that I'm showing here, I can't trade them. I have other ones that I'd like to trade, of course. It depends on which you trade back. I don't want to say like, oh, this is ugly and this is not, because I think like even the most simple and most clumsy artworks are pretty good to trade with others, because why should we trade our most beautiful works? Of course not. They're like, you know, masterpieces in our eyes. I mean, if you can see one of your own pieces as a masterpiece, you actually know, oh, I created something that I like. Here, support the stream. You see this is empty, so you can subscribe. You can give me a thumb up. You can go on Twitch and follow me there. I'd totally like to have like 2 new followers when I wake up in the morning. That would be like so crazy for me. But it's okay. I've been streaming like casually for 5 years now. I'm doing this for fun, but I never had an idea what I want to do, and I never had a good camera, and well, it's been a long journey. I waited a long time to have a good computer and a good camera, and now I have the setup, and I'm pretty happy with the quality of my stream. I'm a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm not a masterpiece, man. I'm like a goofy, messy, average genius. I'm an average genius, like, you know. Like, ever since I joined the art community, I'm so impressed by the talent of the people that I feel super average. I used to feel like smart, and I thought like, you know, I'm good with rhetorics and talking and writing, and I felt like super smart. And then I joined the art community and I realized like, wow, these people are genius. But what I love about the art community is, in a time when I felt like I don't belong anywhere, I felt so included, and I found my worries and struggles in other people. It's like, it's so common for us to be perfectionists, and oh my god, imagine like so many people who get frustrated trying to be realistic painters. Like, realism is like so hard, and they have like so high expectations, and they practice and I'm like, I do 15 minutes works, like, you know, extra small size. Yeah, and everyone who just joined the stream, my name is Janice. That's a Turkish name. That means proof of life or a sign of life. It's a unique name. It's like my mom gave it to me. And yeah, this is my channel, and let's paint something. So I'm thinking about, like, you know, do I want to put these two colors into my Gouache bag? Because I have a bag, it's like, I bought it like years ago and I don't know what to put inside of it. So I grabbed a few basic colors. I didn't create a limited palette, but a limited collection. And I put these colors into the bag. But those two are not light fast, so they fade in the sun. But I love these colors. I thought I could use them today, but I've lost my courage to use opera pink. It's like, it used to be like so easy, I would put it anywhere and I would buy so many pinks and I wouldn't know, like, you know, that they weren't light fast. And you gotta imagine me, when I was in my 20s, I used to wear baggy pants, and with 15 I had short hair and red hair, like fire red hair, and lip piercing and baggy pants and sneakers and snowboard jacket. And I wasn't a tomboy, I was pretty female, but I would never wear pink. And then I turned 30 and I started to open up to certain colors or to certain things that were a bit more feminine. But I never expected that I'd become a painter who loves opera above everything. And I know the difference between opera pink and opera rose and opera and rose. And I can see these colors on leaves in autumn, and it's like, it's crazy how painting changed my perception of the world. So, where do I put this? I want this to be part of the stream. I just think this is like so cute. I saw it one day and I thought like, oh my god, this is probably like 10 or 15 euro or 12 if it's cheap. And I was like, I don't have to have 12 euro. And it was in a very affordable store. So usually the things there are super cheap, super cheap, cheaper than anywhere else. But I thought like 12 euro would be the price for this unicorn. And it was actually $3.99. I swear to you, if I wouldn't have been so broke that day, I would have bought 2 of them. But I love this. This may never break. What do I do? How does this become part of the stream? How do I put it here so it doesn't like look misplaced? So yeah, let's put these here. I like to clean up stuff before I start painting. I needed like 2 hours to prepare this stream. It's like, usually palettes look like super dirty, like this one. But I actually I'm like super messy in real life. Like everything that I do is like fight against dust and against cat litter. But yeah, my palettes are like pretty unused and pretty clean. I don't know, I might be autistic probably, who knows. I have to fill up these two pans, like, you know, this is like lemon yellow and this is permanent yellow. And well, I get a little bit psychotic about these kind of things. Like maybe one day I tell you the story behind it. Take care, Egmont. Thank you for coming by. Teşekkür ederim, kendine iyi bak. Yes, this channel is in English. I decided to stream in English today because I wanted to have like a broader audience, even though it's harder to actually appear like on the top of the list. If I stream in Germany, I could be on page 1, but there are no viewers in Germany. Like Germany, like there are like 300 viewers at the same time every day. And yeah, in English there's probably a bigger audience, and maybe what I wish for is to actually sell art or trade art cards. And I would also love the social aspect. I'd like to have a cozy bubble, as I said, with open-minded, progressive thinkers and nice people, hippies, and I don't know. I'm like all about flower power, but also all about science and philosophy and history. So I don't know. It's like the last days I had some sorrows, like everything around me is like seems to be breaking, and I tried to put a stop into this flow of negative things, but I don't think I have the power to change things so easily, so I have to make the best of it. But I was like really lost because all I had was time, and the time wouldn't just move, it wouldn't pass. And yeah, and I thought like maybe if I stream I would have fun, but every time before I started streaming, or while I wanted to start streaming, I had the feeling like, what do I think when I stream art now? Like, how do I focus? What do I do? It's like maybe boring, maybe I will create bad artwork. It was like procrastination, like small traumata like in your brain that you made the experience that your recent art wasn't so good. And the better you get, the more you want like every piece that you create to be perfect. But Matisse said something like that, like if 1 of 10 paintings is good, this is success. So oops, keep this in mind. We're not gonna paint 10 now. Let's paint like 3 or 4 or 5. So do I paint with a plan, or do I paint without a plan? What I love about art is that you can take an artwork and just reproduce it. Like, it's like a figure, it's like a melody. You can stay with it. It's like a train station, and you can stay there and wander and look around and try that color combination again. It's something that I would like to find my artistic zen in. So I would love to actually find the freedom to say, oh, I do this. This is something that I actually learned with doing art, is just making the decision, this is the way I do it. And I've been able to break rules and to create artwork without being a professional, without knowing about color theory. I'm pretty proud that I have found this mindset that I say like, no, I'm not scared now. So let me grab my favorite brushes. I've actually like put them into a metal box. Found this one like in a dollar store, but for $1 is pretty cool. I love this one, and it shows a few brushes. Usually I have like a vase for my brushes, for my good brushes. I separate them from my bad brushes because I don't know, I must be an artist. But nah, maybe it's just I love art supplies. It's something about my life that is like beautiful and neat, and everything else about my flat about the room that I live in. It's like, it's not so glorious, or it's not luxury, it's not glamour. But my art supplies, they are a little bit the part of me that is bohemian. And I actually, like, you know, to celebrate that I'm streaming, I actually decided to wear a dress, a flower dress. I can't show it to you because I'm not a fan of showing my face live on stream. But yeah, my art supplies are something fancy. I don't need luxury or fancy things in my life, but when it comes to painting, I just love high quality pigments. And good brushes, they actually last forever. I bought my last brush like 2 years ago. I don't need to buy brushes. This was my last brush that I bought. No, it's like, yeah, I bought it, like I got a gift from Mama. It's a Raphael. See? Can show you. Soft aqua. It's a flat brush. It's my only high quality flat brush that I have, because I have like an affordable flat brush. Let me show you. Whoa. My brush just almost fell down. It's so light and dark here. Yeah, from Da Vinci. I mean, Da Vinci is actually an expensive brand, but these ones, they're very cheap in Germany. They cost like €3 or 4. But I think they're good enough. Like, you know, flat brushes don't have to be like so super special, because, don't know, they just work. But, you know, when you need like a precise brush, this one is like not expensive. It's $10 or something. But this brush from Princeton, it's a dagger brush. Oh, I'm sorry. How do you focus, camera? Come on, focus. Focus. You can do this, camera. Yeah, it's a Princeton dagger brush, and it's like high quality for a good price. And it lasts forever. It's like I've been using this brush like since years now, and I don't need new brushes, so why should I mean, I can't understand when you paint with acrylics that you go for super cheap brushes, because I mean, I like to paint with acrylics, and I like to have like round brushes that are precise, and cheap brushes usually aren't so precise. But I think like brushes are pretty, it's worth to invest in a good brush, definitely, because they last forever. And a wonderful tube of, let us say, cobalt violet, it lasts forever. I have one tube since, I don't know, since like freaking 5-6 years, you know. And but there's also something like cobalt turquoise. I can never have enough cobalt turquoise. It's like, let me show you. Proud owner of so much cobalt turquoise. So this is Winsor & Newton cobalt turquoise. This is Shinhan cobalt turquoise. Daniel Smith, beautiful, beautiful. But my favorite one is definitely the cobalt turquoise light by Winsor & Newton. It's also the cheapest one of those. Let me show you. I'm like, you know, some artists are minimalists. They have like limited palettes, and maybe there's a famous person that they admire, and they take their this was a fly. This was a fly. So cool. Yeah, some artists don't need many art supplies. They just need like a yellow, a red, magenta, a primary blue, and they're happy and they can mix anything. Maybe they have a burnt umber and ultramarine blue, so they can create black or something, or they have black and don't know, but they mix everything, and I think that's a beautiful approach. And then there are others like me who have like probably 50 tubes of different kinds of convenience mixes and different kinds of pinks and stuff that is not light fast and no single pigment paints. Like, I was such a noob when I started painting that I didn't know that this was all scam, and I just realized like bit by bit that I don't need to buy everything. And I put like lavender and wisteria by Daniel Smith into this palette because they're actually like so easy to mix, and I bought them and they were so expensive, and I kind of thought like, how could I be so stupid? But I didn't know, and I felt like super scammed or something. But then I thought I put them into the palette and I used them to paint my cat, and it's okay. These tubes will last like 10 years. But it's still cool to use Daniel Smith. It's like Daniel Smith, and I can't say I love all high quality brands like Holbein, like M. Graham, Schminke. I just love extra fine gouache. There's nothing more beautiful. But I also started to love designer gouache, and I do have like affordable gouache as well. I couldn't say that I'm actually like somebody who likes artisan gouache, or I like to use hemi gouache, like just to produce a lot of artworks at the same time, like speed painting. But I prefer Shinhan right now. I love Shinhan. Shinhan is like so beautifully reactivatable, and it's affordable. They have a huge range, and they have beautiful primary colors. I think it was like 1.5 years ago that I bought like a few colors, and it's cadmium red, cadmium yellow, primary magenta, primary blue, which is basically actually a phthalo blue, and cobalt turquoise. And yeah, I wanted to work with a limited palette, and I totally love these colors. Like, they're so beautiful. But my favorite cobalt turquoise, I bought it at the same time, like 1.5 years ago. Where are you, beautiful tube? Where are you? I'm missing you. There you are. This one. This is this color, cobalt turquoise light. It's like, I think it has a tiny bit of white inside of it. If it wasn't like so much work to navigate around the many windows that I have open, I would probably just look up what is like the chemical properties that make it different from the cobalt turquoise by Shinhan, because the cobalt turquoise by Shinhan is a little bit more bluish, and the one by Winsor & Newton is a little bit more greenish and also has like the light aspect. So I think it's because of some kind of white oxide. I'm not sure, but I just know I love this color. I love this color. And the Shinhan cobalt turquoise is pretty similar to the Holbein cobalt turquoise. I don't have it anymore because I used everything of it, but I love to see these little differences, and my art channel should be all about stuff like this. Like, I'm a total noob. I don't want to talk bullshit. I'd like to have like a few viewers who are like super nerdy about this too, and we talk about this. And yeah, it would be cool because I'm not such a social person, and I do have friends and I like to talk, with people, communicate, but I feel like I'm missing something, and I seek some kind of more destiny. Because I have found destiny, but I seek more destiny. I like to think about the difference between destiny and fate. Stuff like this. I'm a nerd, but at the same time a dreamer. I'm not good at philosophy, but I do have definitely an ear for philosophy. I didn't study basic philosophy, but I studied the history and culture of science and technology. I'm like a paradox archetype. I make music. I create stories in my head. I used to be a very good writer. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I've lost the spark. But yeah, I don't know. The coolest thing in the world would be if I would actually love streaming and do it every day and get addicted to it, because I need a really good hobby. It's like, I wish I could just delete World of Warcraft out of my memory and just play it again for 10 years. That would be the coolest thing ever. Because it's better than actually having no focus and having so much time and no ambition. And I'm a typical ADHD social case. So I fucked up everything in my life because of it. But I've made my peace with it. Not fully, but at least partially. That I'm an artist and a lover of science and technology. I'm an historian. This is like, I'd say I'm mainly a historian, and I love historiography as well. I love the theory of history, like, you know, like how does history work? This is like something that interests me super crazily. I also love the social aspects of the fabrication of knowledge. I love to think about things like, does knowledge emerge, or is it fabricated? Is it constructed? I love to think about explorative science versus science that is led by theory and hypothesis, like hypothesis. Huh? Rest in peace, my English. Milo Ekmore hat Hallo gesagt. I just had to tell my kitty that Ekmore actually said salam to my kitty. Yeah, I have kitty lighter. I love my kitty. It's like hard days. He was very sick 2 days ago, and I can't believe that he might get healthy again. I thought it's over, and yeah. But maybe it's like hope is something very, very gluey and sticky. If you get to know me, you will realize that I know what hope is. I know what longing is. And I would love to have like people around me in my life that are actually interested in a communicative person, because I talk so much with people and I feel like they don't appreciate my depth. I'm more like a little bit too much input. And if I had my own little community, I don't want to be like in the center or something. I would just like to have like more destiny, like, you know. I see other artists like who do this every day, or I see people who stream League of Legends every day, and I feel like, oh my God, it must feel like a job. And as soon as something feels like a job to me, like when I started my TikTok account like a few months ago, it's just suddenly I was like, I can't do this every day, upload one video per day. It's impossible. And then I realized why I never had success in social media. It just couldn't be continuous. But if you feel like you are too deep for the world or too much, if you talk too much, if you have ADHD or any other kind of mental illness, this is a safe space here. I know how it feels to have mental illness, but I also know what psychoeducation is. So you are welcome here to come by any time, and we can talk about anything, about art supplies or about schizophrenia, about, I don't know, have you ever been in a clinic? It's like, yeah, and all about hope. Because if you lost like me, let me tell you, maybe you are my younger self, or I am your younger self. Who knows? Like, you know, we have reflections. I'd like to shine. I'd like to tell my masterpiece. I have a story in my mind, and I love this story so much. I truly want to tell it. So today I told my mom, you know, my social participation assistant, that's what I have. Like, you know, very privileged to have a person. It's pretty much a social worker who makes sure that I don't stay at home all the time. And he asked me, like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And I didn't really know. I just said, like, I would like to write a book or so, or this or that. But I had something in my mind that was like, my gosh, I've been sitting here 10 years procrastinating. Like, all my talents, I never used them. But today I told my mom, yes, in 10 years, I might actually really write a book, like start to write one. Maybe I start to write my first book in 20 years. Like, why not? It's like, recently I got inspired by a man. He used to be a TV show personality, like, you know, working for talk shows. He actually became an emergency assistant to doctors. Like, he earned such good money as a talk show host, and he decided to actually work in the rescue of people, and like really high profile jobs, like with a lot of pressure. And he's like so cute, and you'd expect like, oh, TV show host is like, you know, just a cute guy, but no. And she said, like, yeah, you gotta tell yourself when you were 30 or 40, where will I be in 10 years? And he said, yeah, anything is possible. You can always stand up and go for a change, but it all starts with hope, and it all starts with loving yourself and respecting yourself. And I think this is one of my strengths. Like, I'm like very good at explaining to people why it's so important to love yourself. It's the way to happiness, and why acceptance is a super mighty powerful tool. And I would like to have a community that actually sees that and says, like, okay, there is something special about you. That is your superpower, and this is my superpower, and go for it. I want to shine, and I want people to be not overwhelmed with all the input. Sometimes I think, like, you know, maybe I am overwhelming, or maybe I just haven't found the people yet who are just like me, like ADHD brains, who are like constantly ticking, blah 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 blah. Maybe we talk at the same time, and yeah, for us it's like totally easy, and for the slow brains we are a little bit too much. No, I'm not too much. I think I have like strengths and super crazy weaknesses, but it makes me relatable, and I do carry a certain wisdom inside of me that comes from logic. It's like this logic binds me to the duty to spam people with information. I have to dream, I have to long. I'm a poet, you know? So we use the super crazy expensive convenience color. Like, you know, when I use it to paint my cat, I feel like it's totally worth it. But I don't know. Sometimes I think like it just takes a place in my palette. I can mix this so easily. But then again, I think like, oh my God, it's by Daniel Smith. And yeah, I finally found some use for it, painting my cat, and I just love Daniel Smith. Oh my God, I couldn't decide if I wanted to be an ambassador for Daniel Smith or for Shinhan. I know, both would be cool. And Graham is super cool too, but I think Shinhan would be like more realistic, that they could imagine like having a person like me as an ambassador if I had the motivation to stream every day or so. But yeah, I think I couldn't be an ambassador for Daniel Smith because, oh my God, that they have like such good people who use their products and promote them. It's like, yeah, if I appear there, everybody laughs their asses off. But Shinhan is like approachable. And I love Shinhan. It's like, you guys have to get used to it. Like, so if I tell you that I have like 2 favorite cobalt turquoise paints, I can tell you I have another tube. Where are you, cobalt turquoise? Come on. This one, cobalt turquoise. And it's pretty much, I can't really see a difference between cobalt turquoise by Shinhan and cobalt turquoise by Holbein. They're very similar. The difference is Shinhan is designer gouache, and it's a little bit more creamy, reactivatable, because Shinhan re-wets with water in a beautiful way. I still like to have them all, but I don't have like Holbein right now. But I like to tell these little differences to people, and I'm not ashamed that I'm actually a total lunatic for art supplies. No, I think it's like I don't have much. I live like from minimum income, actually. Like, you know, you can't have less where I live, but I still get like 1 tube here and then, and I kind of just like to see these differences and talk about it. And I don't know yet, like I have an intuition what is so special about me that I'm a good addition to the art community. But I think like art is like happiness. When you share it, it multiplies. I like to say that. And the art community is inclusive. There's never too much. There is no jealousy, and even if there is, jealousy is so validated and accepted, and it's like just part of the progress. Like, you know, we all have like relatable frustrations, and I found a home in the art community, and I've found my home on Instagram when the algorithm changed and suddenly weird things appeared on my timeline. Before it was like super boring on Instagram. You had to follow like so many people and they would never follow you back, and don't know. But then something happened and total trash appeared, but at the same time like so beautifully colorful people. Like I don't know, Instagram showed me people like who decorated their house in a vintage style or threadwives or whatever it is, and I loved it. And one day I realized like, hey, I am part of this community. When I post something on TikTok or post my cat on TikTok, because I want my cat to be a part of this too. And he got like 120 likes on TikTok, and he has become a part of TikTok. I don't know, I don't see something bad in social media, and I think I'm a constructive thinker. I think when I say something, I try my best to actually like see something positive in something. And I think like art is like inclusive. I think like all our emotions are valid, and we all at different stages. It's like I have like so many dreams. I'd like to make a Netflix TV series. I'm working on this TV show like since, wow, I think since I was 25, like 17 years. And it's growing and growing, and it's my heart piece, like, you know. At the same time, I want to like create artwork that is so stunning that I'm like hypnotized making this artwork. I want to create art that needs time. My art is like fast food. I just create it in 15 minutes, like, you know. Other people sit there and they do sessions, like they put 100 hours in one painting, Dude, how do you live from that? You have to like ask for €100 per hour to be a realist, to have retirement, and you freaking put 100 hours into a realistic, beautiful painting. And I don't know. An artist told me recently that it's not always like some kind of super crazy zen or fun or something. It's a challenge, or it's actually like really exhausting, and that there are times when you want to give up and anything. And yeah, I like this about art. When you're new to art and you have just started, you have this all in front of you, and it's like every step of the road is cool. And I think the special thing about me is that I have a positive mind, that I'm honest, that I can take a bath in the mud. And I think my logic just makes me understand people and give them the feeling that everything is all right, and I'm approachable because I'm not the most successful or person, or don't have like that much ambition. But yes, I would like to have people who see that and who forgive me my weaknesses and say like, yo, little girl, go a little bit crazy, tell us all about everything you all ever wanted to talk about. But then I'm like scared that this feeling goes away like in 5 minutes, and my ADHD kicks in, and I'm not motivated anymore. Depression comes, and yes, of course, hope will always be a sticky thing, and you will hope until the last second that you breathe. Doesn't matter if you are like good or bad, what kind of archetype you are. Like, in your last hour, you will look for a God and hope for a second life. Like, you know, no matter what you say. And that's okay too. And this is like, I'd like to tell the story about Seema, like my favorite character in my TV show. She actually reflects a little bit of my own biography between the lines. And she says like, yeah, all your worries are accepted, and all your sorrows shall turn into ease. And she says like, yeah, even your little badness is okay too, and that is okay too. That's what she says, and I kind of like that. It's like one of the key parts about the story is like, you know, that Ramsu, the male character, lead character says like all you need in life is love, magic, and wine. And it's a long story, and I want to tell this story, and I don't know, I want to find a little bit more destiny. I can't say I haven't found destiny, because I can't insult my cat or my mom, especially my cat, because my cat has taught me a different kind of love. And I would like to talk with people like, what do you do when you can't find fate? What do you do when you live eternal heartache? Well, you hope that things change. And they do if you believe and accept and be positive. You gotta be positive. Like, you know, you gotta be radical. You gotta, like, take a bath in the mud and forgive yourself. And even if you can't do anything, if you can't move, or if you can't believe, or whatever, you gotta accept that you can't accept it. And then you'll feel the wind behind your back. There's always hope. And hope sometimes starts with neuro-linguistic programming, hypnosis. Sometimes hope starts with me, sometimes it starts with you. But I believe that every person has like a future, and everything has its chance. I think the Talmud says that, as my mother told me. And these are the little things that make me happy. I find beauty in life. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm just as lost as the whole bubble, the ADHD bubble. I'm like totally, like, I find myself in this archetype. It's not a stereotype, it's an archetype. And I don't think ADHD is an excuse. I think it's a phenomenon. Because when we used to be like farmers, like hunters and gatherers, we wouldn't like harvest like every day 8 hours or something. There were seasons in which we worked, and there were seasons in which we played. I'm a historian, like I'm an interdisciplinary scientist, so kind of see that in a different way. And I know the scientific data and what's indicated, what's mainstream, what is like theory, and what should be actually like, you know, the base. And I believe that neuroscience, like real neuroscience, is validating. We seek to help, to be constructive. We don't seek to tell people that they're lazy, or that they're not ambitious enough, or that they don't function, or that they're hired and fired. Like all this, it's like, I'm allergic to idiocracy. Yeah, it's like I'm telling these things because I don't know, I think the stream will be online for a pretty long time, because it's my first stream and I don't know what's gonna happen after the stream, if I'll ever stream again, because I can't tell the future. My brain is like, oh, I just want to do nothing because everything is stupid. Yeah, I'd love to be like Stephen King. Like freaking write every day for freaking, what, 2 hours? Like how the fuck can you like do this like every day for years and years and years and actually create stuff that people like? Like how are you able to see through the chaos that you created when you wrote these lines? Like how can you be so sure that your brain finds them, and everything is kind of like, you know, when I start to write, I create a jungle, and I don't know where I am after a few days. Like this jungle is so huge, and how the fuck should I freaking Oh, ugh. How the ugh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. Something that I hate about YouTube is like, I don't know, all the creators are like scared of saying certain words. Like, you know, you can't say this, you can't say that. And this is what I like about America. It's like, you know, free speech is a bit higher than, you know, prohibiting hate speech. Because I do understand that Germany is a special case with hate speech, that it's forbidden here, but it shouldn't be anywhere else. This should be just symbolic. Like, you know, I'm a friend of free speech. It's like, I don't ever want to be a YouTuber who says grapes instead of, like, you know, the word that you used to talk about certain people in the world. And yeah, I'm censoring myself right now. I mean, we can't talk about this, but how do I ever know what to talk about and what to not talk about when everything demonetizes your freaking channel and you become a slave of all of this? And I don't know, in 15 minutes there will be the next sponsorship, and I don't know, I totally understand that. It's like, I wouldn't ever judge about anything. Like, people have to make money, especially in a country like America where there's like not really a social kind of social security. When you get sick or something, like, you need to make a lot of money to have retirement money and stuff. I totally understand it. I mean, you're a big creator and you need this money, and suddenly YouTube says you can't talk about grapes or about people who grape. Like, you know, it's like, but at the same time, I don't want to become like them. I've gotten so used to it, and don't know. It's like so funny. Like, I just asked the Google Gemini AI. I asked it, like, what am I not allowed to say on YouTube? Am I allowed to smoke or this or that? And, you know, and there were so many rules. And then I thought about, like, the commercials that are being shown to me in my Microsoft browser are so terrible on YouTube. It's like esoteric stuff, like you know, experience your past life selves and I don't know, like super unserious ads, like, you know, targeting me, and YouTube wants to tell us what is like allowed and what's not allowed. It's like super crazy. The quality of YouTube ads is so low. What the freaking fuck? So now I'm going to take some cobalt turquoise from Winsor & Newton. I think I'm a paradox archetype. I can be super superficial and like super deep, and I can be nerdy, and I can be stupid, and I can be shameless. And I think it's somehow my superpower, but at the same time my biggest weakness. I'm an archetype that is like ruled by paradoxes, and I wonder if I'm like likable or something. Like, if there are people who say like, "Oh, this girl is crazy cool, I want to follow her." Like, I don't know. I don't even know if I like myself. I like myself when I'm a good person, but I also would say, like, I wouldn't teach my daughters to be nice girls. Like, no. I would teach them to be berserkers, like, you know, because nice people are, like, you know, usually the ones who get hurt. I'm like, of course I can be hurt, but it's because I take stuff so serious. But in Germany we say, like, I'm not a victim. The way it sounds, like, ich bin kein Opfer, Digga. That's kind of funny. difference between the cobalt violet hue and the real cobalt violet. This one is by Shinhan, the real one is by Holbein. It's like kind of funny, and all I care about is that color light fast or not, because I don't know. But yeah, I love cobalt violet. Like, I just have like one tube and it's almost empty. This is the reason why I actually stream. I need money to buy art supplies. It just makes me happy. Like, you know, everybody has like, you know, their guilty pleasures, and I just like the way pigments react on paper. Okay, now I'm going to, I mean, a real pro watercolor or gouache artist would never make so many colors like I do here right now. Like, you know, impossible. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm creating color mud. And I don't care, to be honest, because I'm like a newbie. I paint like since 8 years. This is like totally like, it just started yesterday. Like, you know, now the right, like, you know, you can paint for 15 years and you're still learning, and you aren't close to where you'd like to be. Like, you know, some people have only the ability to paint abstract art pieces and want to paint realism, and some people think like, oh my god, I have all this theory and education and knowledge about art and how to do it professionally, and they envy me for actually having no idea what I'm doing. They say it's hard work to develop your skills, and I say it's actually, like, for me, it's just probability. Like, what do the colors do? Well, let's try and find out. Like, you know, it's like sometimes the grass is just greener on the other side, and that's okay too. It's like, I'm a big fan of validation. Like, you know, as long as you're not so dumb that you walk hand in hand with evil, like, you know, all good. But if you're like below dumb, like, you know, like the people here in Germany show their faces right now. Just my fucking God, like, you know, a fucking God can't be your fucking soul. I think I'm destroying this art piece right now if I go on this way. So I want to try like some indigo blue here. It's like I have like so many questions like about my own art supplies. Like, I have indigo blue by Shinhan and have indigo blue by Winsor & Newton. And I never ever swatched them next to each other. And this is what I kind of would love to do with my community, that we say like, oh, okay, this is on our to-do list. Let's pin it somewhere, and we actually do this, and it's like super interesting, like which pigments does Shinhan use, which pigments are used by Winsor & Newton, and they're both designer gouache, you know? I mean, my favorite cobalt turquoise is by Winsor & Newton, and it's designer gouache. But I have to say right now, like, I love the Shinhan designer gouache more than Schminke and Winsor & Newton. Especially Winsor & Newton, like, you know, tends to dry out a little bit in the tube. Not all of the paints, but colors. But yeah, it's like, in Shinhan, yeah, they have like binder separation and this and that. And for me, it's important that the colors don't dry in the tube. I can work with dry gouache, but if it's like a full tube and it dries, like, I'd rather have a brand that uses like honey. And I think Shinhan doesn't do that, but they reactivate like a dream, these colors by this paint. I love Shinhan. It's like, it's not because the price is so good, it's just because they're so vibrant And I love the way they pop, actually. Man, oh man, it's like good that I have no viewers, because my camera is like somewhere in Nirvana and nobody told me. So what I do next is I want to take some fresh Napple yellow out of the tube, because this is an outsider. It's like the perfect time to introduce it. This is Le Franc and Bourgeois. I've actually gotten this tube for €3 on discount, and this is extra fine gouache. I mean, of course it's a convenient color. It's like a mix of a yellow and a white, or something like PY1, PO13, okay, orange, PW6, PW5. So I can imagine, like, in the future, if I ever get to like a community, that I would like to, like, say, like, you know, ask Google or Gemini on my smartphone, like, you know, what are these pigments? What's their chemical, like, what are their chemical properties? What's so special about this color? Like, I don't know. It's like, I want to compare the colors, like, you know, this Jean de Naples is like so different from the, well, I don't know the English. Let me see, Naples yellow. So this is the Naples yellow by Shinhan. It's like totally different. It looks more like a pale ochre, and this one looks so juicy and beautiful. This color is actually in my palette, and yeah. Right now I have this new figure, this new melody in my painting that I use just a little bit of gouache from the tube to paint a horizon, I think. I don't know. It's some kind of magical element that is part of my skies, and it just adds like something interesting into my art. But since I'm such a noob and I can't draw at all and I have no visual imagination, I have to work with what I've got, and I've been stuck here like painting in this style for a while now. Yeah, but this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to have a community that actually says, like, hey, tell me more about your masterpiece story. I want to know about Ramsu. I want to know about Sima, and I want to talk to them and just do what I do all day. I talk to somebody all day. Like, I'm a spam bot. I spam people in chats, and why not do this on stream and actually have people who talk back and say, like, hey, you're not too fast, you're not too much, you are not too complicated, you are not too deep, you are not too superficial, you are not too crazy, you are not too rational, you're not too scientific, you are not too egoistic, arrogant, whatever. Like, you know, but at the same time, I don't know if I could ever accept that kind of friendliness, like, you know, or say, like, yeah, I'm actually a cool person, I like myself, or so. I do somehow, I like myself, but at the same time I don't. And I just, as I say, I always come back to this certain point. I really need more destiny, because I have the feeling that I'll definitely won't find fate for a very long time. And this time is like so long, I need so long to actually become myself again, that it feels like eternal heartache. Like, you know. But I have an idea. I have to change the camera setting here. I hope I don't turn off the camera now, because if I do, the microphone is like turned off as well. I always don't know which button to press on this Canon Powershot. Bitches fucking love this camera. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Freaking hawk. I can love this camera. It's like super small. It's a vlog camera. It's like the smallest camera that you can find. Just want to adjust the brightness. So I could actually, you know, change some settings. Is this better? It's a bit darker now. Did I make it darker or did I make it more light? I think this is better. Yeah, for now. Let me see. Now I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, this camera is like so cute. I love it, and I just hope that it lasts for like doesn't break, because I always forget to turn it off. This is something that really sucks about this camera, that it doesn't realize the difference between being connected to a computer and, like, you know, it turns off after 15 minutes or so, and I'd like to have a feature like, you know, that it turns off after 2 hours or 3 hours. Like, you know, this is like, you know, and when you forget to turn it off, it just stays on, because you can't put it on 15 minutes. If you put it on 15 minutes, you have to like restart your stream every 15 minutes. So it's like, I always forget to turn it off, and it's like on for hours and hours and hours, and it's a little bit warm, and I don't know if that's good for the camera, but I have to, like, you know, choose the permanent option. It's the only way to use it as a stream camera. So sometimes I ask the Google Gemini AI to actually set an alarm and remind me to turn it off. Like, I ask Google Gemini for so many alarms, like saying, oh, Google, remind me of this, remind me of that. I totally love AI. I even use it for art, but I don't care, because I do understand that it sucks that AI artists, like, you know, scam people and stuff. But if it empowers people who can't draw, who can't paint, to become creative, I think it's something good. Okay, so the question is, do you guys want to hear the sound of my blow dryer, or should I turn off the mic and then forget to turn it on again? Like, you know, this is a big question. Oh, Ali Reza, oh my god, I've got a subscription and I didn't even realize it. Fuck. Why not? Why did the stream elements do no sound? Thank you, Ali Reza. Ali Reza. Oh my god, I gotta thank him now. It's one of my friends. Like, why do you freaking subscribe? It's like, I'll never be able to get a payment from freaking YouTube. And if I do, like, you know, government takes it all away. The taxes. Paperwork. So yeah, I like to talk a lot, and I kind of like the freedom to be arrogant and stuff. Like, I know that I'm like the paradox between super arrogant and super, you know, lacking self-confidence. I'm always, like, you know, moving in a spectrum, and I'm always feeling like both sides of things. Like, I know how it feels to be super productive and creative and talented and skilled, and at the same time I know how it is to achieve nothing with your talents and to be pretty much at the bottom of society. And I don't know, I can be super arrogant, but I can also be like super understanding and super like empathic, and I don't know, I can be brave. I can be so brave and so hard, and at the same time I can be the softest thing there is. And I don't know, I just wish that I'd find more destiny. I've gotten a subscription from my friend. I've gotten a subscription from my friend. It's like he's like just as poor as me, this boy, and of course he subscribes. And this is like in Germany, I believe, like the people who give like money to the homeless and like who are generous are usually those who don't have that much. It's like people in this world are like that. The good people, they're not ambitious. Like, you know, they don't have like psycho motives to earn money and earn even more money and then earn more money and to be like tight ass about every cent. And he just subscribed, and I'm a little happy. I feel like it's not a real success because it's my friend, and that he subscribed is more like because he wants to support me and give me a feeling like, yeah, hey, and it's a small amount and I can do this. But at the same time, I know, like, you know, you do this, do that, spend €5 here, €5 here, and at the end of a month, like, you know, it's the last week and all you need is like, you know, 30-40 euro more to get through, and you just spend €5 here and 5 here and 5 here, and it gets so hard. And so I'm thankful that he actually subscribed. It's kind of cool. So yes, I was thinking about using the blow dryer. If I had people around whom I know, I'd probably say, like, you know, you better don't turn off the microphone. But I'm not sure right now what to do, so I smoke a cigarette. It's like definitely part of my character is that if I have too many choices, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. It's like I don't know what to play in League of Legends, and I don't know what to do, which art supplies to use. I've been so overwhelmed by the whole collection that I own because I had like a super addiction to buying skins and then buying art supplies. But it's cool because, you know, buying skins in League of Legends actually freed me from other addictions, and art supplies freed me from the addiction to buy skins. So in League of Legends, don't know, art supplies last so long, but I'm glad that I managed to restrict myself. I don't know, I bought a few pencils this year and a white gouache, but I don't think that I bought like one tube of gouache this year. And last year in autumn maybe I bought some gouache, or the year before, I can't remember, I don't know. But oh, my kitty cat. Gotta put your paw somewhere, kitty cat. I usually talk in German with my kitty, so if I talk German, it's probably because of Milo. I would like to show you guys, like, he's like here on the desk right now, but it doesn't show it, but he moves the camera. I just don't want you guys to see how messy it is. I sit here in a beautiful dress, and I'm probably, like, you know, wearing my glasses. I look like nerdy or something, but it's not my style to show my face or stream with the camera like focusing on me. I used to like think that I'd be a good gamer and a good streamer, and I actually met the owner of the World Championships in World of Warcraft, Championships, Masters in World of Warcraft, and he said, like, well, as a boy you can stream without a cam, but as a girl in gaming you have to show your face. and this indicated that you also have to show your tits or whatever. It's like, and I think like the pigments, they speak for themselves, like when you stream art, and it's a total different community. I think we are definitely a little bit more sophisticated. I love gaming, but the viewers are like, they come into your stream are like, hey yo, who the fuck are you? Why do I follow you? Uh-huh. Okay, cutie, see you then. And they're like so cocky, and if they're not cocky, they're unfriendly, and like the average idiot, like, is like a gamer. And yeah, that's why I actually never really started to stream as a gamer. I tried it, but I'm still embarrassed that I actually sat there and tried to look pretty, and I wonder if I ever looked pretty. I don't know. It's like almost 10 years ago, or 6 or 7. I don't know, I was 33, so it's almost 10 years, yes. But I was like so sure that I could become a streamer as a gamer. And I think it was because I thought like gaming is the only thing that I'm good at. But since I started League of Legends instead of World of Warcraft, I'm not sure about this anymore. I think League broke my mentals, It's like League is way too hard for me. I think I never encountered this kind of misery in World of Warcraft. I think I was always happy in World of Warcraft, and I can't remember the last day that I spent in Durotar, but I bet I was happy, and I just can't remember it. So, if you guys want to subscribe too, or cheer for me and, gift me World of Warcraft, this is why I stream. That would be so cool. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, that would be cool. So I kind of didn't look back to streaming, but I realized that I like to stream sometimes. I just don't know when. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, today I want to stream and show the people that my Cho'Gath is actually good or bad. I don't know. Sometimes, like this week, I felt like lonely, and I also felt like not bored, but like it was hard to spend time not knowing what to do. I just wonder if the alert goes off here on Twitch, it will be probably also shown on YouTube. But hey, you know what? I have an idea. Like Baus from League of Legends, huge fan. He actually has an alarm, so it's not so uncommon. So I turn the alarm on. There we go. And let's replay Ali Reza, his subscription. It still doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Mother freaking crazy thing. You gotta work. Let me test it here. Huh. Suddenly my... Okay, then let's put it here. My alarm doesn't work anymore. Did I mute my alarms? Okay, no alarms this first stream on YouTube. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not an artist, but I'm all about coherence and symmetry, and I'm like, okay, if I didn't manage to activate the alarm at the beginning of the stream, I don't want to start it mid-stream. That would be some incoherent thing. Or if I have 2 of something, I need 3, because 3 is some kind of different kind of symmetry. 4 is okay too, because there is like 2 and 2. And 2 is okay too, but I prefer 3 tokens of something. It's like, it's not neurotic or not psychotic or something. It's just, I think I'm like weird. But at the same time, I think I'm just freaking fucking normal. Fucking normal. Yeah, it would be cool to have like 2 or 3 people here. I need moments of success. I need to see that there is progress, because if I don't, I get frustrated and I wonder why I'm doing things. I'm a person who needs deadlines, and I might appear like autistic to people, but I'm actually not. I'm way too rational for that. Though you could ask my social assistant about me, and he would probably say like, yo, she is capable of some great kind of rationality, but he would laugh and tell like, data protection laws, and say like, I better don't tell you like what is her craziness. Like, I don't know. And I don't know if if I haven't changed. I think I have changed. Like, I don't really share my deepest secrets with anyone anymore. And that's something good, because most people don't deserve my secrets. Yeah, it's like the archetype of duality or something. Though I do believe that life is complex, and like Sarah said, it's like Hegel is like, he might be like, have like nice melodies and figures in his construction, but it was enough for me to hear that Sal says like, life is about complexity, and duality is a way too simple kind of worldview. And yes, there is a spectrum, there is duality in many things, but in the end, complexity and free will and like luck and coherence, symmetry, complementarity, these are the things that fascinate me. So this is why I think that I'm not an artist. I know that ADHD goes along with autism, and I know that I can appear like an artist, but this is just because I had like severe trauma. But I'm like very surprised like how robust the human mind is. We're so capable of healing. Can't believe this. Turn on the light. Is this better? No. It's not better. It's not better. Let's have a piece of destiny. You got the best of me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm saying, and I want to be a freestyle rapper, but this is like really hard. You have to rap 24/7 to actually master this. Well, yeah, if I talk German, then it's because either somebody from Germany joins the stream, or I talk to my kitty. I'd find it weird to talk to him in English when I'm just used to talking in German to my kitty. I don't know if my kitty would understand what I'm talking about. I mean, I wrote a song for him yesterday. I actually freestyled it first, and then it's a long story. It's like a bit... It's not traumatizing, but it was a deep story. I wonder if I had like one view on YouTube. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I haven't painted one painting yet. But it's okay, I'm talking. It's like my introduction stream. If I had 3 wishes, I don't know. I'd think about it hard. like, you know, if I'd wish to stop to smoke. Second wish, well, I think I would want all my loved ones, and maybe even every creature, except the ones who are the exceptions, to be immortal or so. I don't know. It's like so hard because, you know, no matter what you wish for, the wisdom of the Aladdin story is like, you know, that there are always tricksters in life. And my third wish, I'd wish freedom to the jinn. This is like something very common, and I'd be the same. It's like, of course I love Aladdin, oh my god. So, what I like to do these days is use my telephone and actually photograph the painting and ask Google Gemini AI what kind of flowers, what kind of color should the flowers have, because I'm so bad with color theory that I don't know. And Gemini always says like something like salmon or peach or so, and I don't know, but it worked like one time, and ever since then I like its opinion. So you can accuse me of doing AI art, like, you know, but I think like AI empowers me. Like, I'm not scared of technology. I studied the history of technology. I know about innovations and key innovations and like minor and major innovations, and about the change, and protest is as old as the wheel. But yeah, something way cooler than Gemini is this. Look at this. This is my kitty. This is Milo. Milo. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. This is like, he was like 14 or 13 here on this picture. And I bought 16 toys for him and he just freaked out. And then I got this little pet for Christmas as a gift, and he played with it, and it was so cute, and it's the perfect picture. And one day I will ask an artist who is a bit more skilled than me to turn it into a portrait. This is something that makes me happy because you guys have seen my kitty. And now he's part of the stream because I have no kitty cam. So cute, so cute, so cute. So let's ask AI what kind of, I don't know what kind of color the flowers should have. Like, you know, here's some purple, so yellow would be actually good, but the horizon is yellow, so maybe purple would be good, but I don't know. Let's ask the AI. So now you see. What kind of color should I use to add flowers on this gouache background? Let's ask it. It's a gorgeous atmospheric background. the soft misty transition from the deep blues and purples down into that luminous pink and turquoise has a beautiful dreamlike quality. Because you are working over a gouache background, you have some great options depending on the exact style and finish you want for the flowers. Opaque gouache, the best all-rounder. Using fresh, thick gouache right off the tube or with very little water is your safest bet. Why it works. Gouache is naturally opaque, meaning it will sit on top of the dark background without letting the deep blues and purples bleed through. Color ideas: pure white, jaune brillant, a soft pastel pink, or a bright lemon yellow will create a stunning crisp contrast against the moody background. Acrylic gouache for layering security. Nah, acrylic gouache is cool too. It's actually acrylics. It has like a polymeric quality, but it's like so messy to work with it. So bright white, neon vibrant, light gold, metallic gouache or ink, golden hour, yellow band. Okay, pale gold, rose gold, or shimmering silver. Okay, let's try this. So, lemon yellow says, let's try lemon yellow. Why not? So, I'm taking this is my favorite brush. It's the finest tip there is in my collection. I showed it before. I'm not a pro yet with my camera. Take some time for it to focus. There we go. I love this brush. It's like so super cool, but it's like, not really super precise anymore. There's something wrong about it, and I haven't bought like brushes forever now, like 2 years, more than 2 years. But if you ask me which new brush I need, this one. I need this one again, because it used to be like a little bit more functional. But it still works, I know how to handle it. It said I should use some gold. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mix some gold into these flower stems, and I know exactly which gold I want to use. This is actually a special pearlescent colors set. It's fine tech. And these metallic colors are actually opaque. They're not transparent. And this is my favorite gold. So, what am I doing? I love these juicy shots. I love it when the camera shows how beautiful this color is. And how it shimmers, beautiful. But this set is so expensive. I don't know, it's just, I wouldn't buy it again. But the golds from this brand, I'd buy them without hesitating. I may not think about buying art supplies because my brain reacts like an addict, oh my god. If I had a credit card, I would probably use it after a near-death experience. So I'm adding a little bit gold here. And together with the black, it actually turns into a greenish gold, which is very interesting. And we use some more. what did it say? It said silver would be good, but I already used gold, so maybe a little bit green, greenish metallic. Maybe this one. This one's very interesting. Oh. It has green shimmer. It's like trial and error, like, you know, you don't always know exactly what you're doing. I'll also use some green. Less is more, but I'm a noob. I just do what I feel like and hope it works. Just a little accents. And then I use some more black and mix it with the gold. Then I need more black. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You don't have to teach me. I'm not a little girl. I'm the hardest girl from Goddess. These weak arms are heavy. They're smoking on spaghetti. It's nervous, it's going heavy. Don't know what it wants. Steady. These weak arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking now. Everybody's joking now. Turn that over glass. Snap back to reality. Oh, goes gravity. Oh, goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. Okay. I don't know, this looks like a mess, but the black dominates and this is maybe something good. Push yourself and the music, the moment you own it, never let it go. No, let's try this again. Push yourself and the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. This one shot and it's chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. These weak arms are heavy. This woman on sweat already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking it out. Everybody's joking now. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He knows it. Back to rhapsody when it shows yourself in a moment. You better never let it go. I just love to improvise this song. Like, you know, it's one of my favorite songs, but I like the improvisations a little bit more than the original version. I just love to improvise this song on different beats, but I'd so like to show Eminem one day. Okay, just a little bit. I use the dry blower so you all don't fall asleep. These weak arms are heavy as vomit on the sweat already. Mom's spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. My kitty. My pretty, pretty, pretty kitty. You always gonna be with me. Pretty, 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 pretty kitty. Spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti is a vomit on sweat already. Mom, spaghetti, I'm ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. I don't know if the AI was actually right, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But I don't know if yellow is such a good color here. Ooh, too much water. Too much water. These weak arms are heavy, there's one more sweat already. Mom's spaghetti's nervous, but on the surface he's coming ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. Opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. It's choke. Everybody's joking now. The times remember. Step over cloud. Snap back real. Gravity off. Won't happen. He knows he won't happen. No. Back to the rap again, yo. It's all rhapsody. You better lose yourself in the moment you own it. You better never let it go. Oh. This is way too cheesy, this melody. It's not hip-hop lo-fi, it's just that, like, you know. I don't know if this is the right color. I don't know. Sweat already. Mom's spaghetti's nervous, but on the surface he's coming ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. It's just joking now. Everybody's joking now. So here comes heavy. One goes right, one grab. He knows he won't have it. He knows it. It's back to the lab again, yo. It's all rhapsody. I don't know. It's stuck in my head now. This freaking melody. It just don't know. But it's way cooler to actually improvise a song by Eminem than my own stuff or try to freestyle, because when you do it in front of people, it never works. And when you're all alone, your brain is like going crazy and don't know. I wrote a song today. It's like I already started writing it yesterday and I freestyled it first. It was an intense moment that I don't want to talk about yet, why I freestyled it. I don't know, this yellow wasn't such a good choice, I don't know. Let's go with some magenta. I don't know. I feel like putting some magenta here. Maybe I just fuck it up and it gets even worse. This music is so cheesy. I thought it's hip hop. I don't know. I think about my cat when I hear Mom's spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already. His weak arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti is nervous, but on the surface he's gone ready to drop bombs. Keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. I don't know. I should give it some time to actually dry and paint over it, because I don't like the yellow. It's these weak arms are heavy. I'm not bad at painting backgrounds, but I'm really bad at actually painting the flowers right now. It's just, I'm not happy with my style right now, like the perfectionist in me. vomit, I swear already. Mom's spaghetti. It's never so serious. Looks calm already. All that goes around. Back to loving you, it's all rhapsody. What am I doing here? But yeah, I can imagine some magenta and then yellow buds. Like, you know, this could work. Let's paint the moon. Knees weak. It's like once I start to hear Eminem, my brain goes crazy. Like psychotic, kind of crazy, and I'm flooded by a million melodies. It's like crazy. Should I add some stars? I don't know. It looks cheesy. But this painting, the background was so beautiful, but the flowers destroyed everything. Like, I don't know if you see something beautiful in it. You can comment and say like, ah, girl. With the eyes of expectation, of perfection, you can't see the simple yet so neat beauty in your own artwork. But if you would have painted this, I would say like, oh, it's fucking crazy cool. But if I painted myself, it's more like, I'm such a fucking noob. I'm such a fucking noob. Such a fucking noob. Konkurrenzprodukte. Competition products. I actually love songwriting. I don't know why I don't do it more often. Wait, but the AI also said like the pink would be great for the flowers, but it doesn't work either. Like, how can you let me down like this? Red doesn't work. I bet cobalt turquoise would work. No, it wouldn't work either because this is like a mess. But I'm planning to use more magenta anyways, it just has to dry a little bit. I'm gonna blow dry it. Like, take care of your ears. Flash forward. That should be enough. I just don't want to torture you guys. Okay. I don't know if the magenta is working. there's a fly. I just love flies right now because I have like, I don't know, there are flies in my room and they are dancing and they are actually making out all the time in front of me. And if I try to make them move away, they just cockily fly at me. And yeah, they're dancing all day together, like always two flies dancing with each other and making love. And I found 3 flies. They died, like one drowned in tea, one actually like, you know, drowned in oil, and I don't know. And I was so sad to actually discover them because I thought like, oh my God, they have been dancing and now one of them is missing. And what if the other one found it and got so sad that it's not there anymore? And I don't know, I just realized that flies feel love and that there are a myriad of things that exist, and it gave me so much faith because I thought like even flies deserve a second life. And yeah, I just learned something about love, and I felt sorry for the flies. Like I still feel sorry for the ones who were left behind because they have to live on, like, you know. But I was also sorry for the ones who passed away, and I thought like, you know, these flies were like making out and dancing all around me, and I thought like they're so freaking annoying, like annoying me, and the flies, but I learned to see them with new eyes. And I remember that I saved a fly when I was like in my 20s, and I called it Fritz. It had almost drowned in orange juice. And I also, like, you know, once I counted like way too many flies because we had a fish store next to our apartment, and oh my God, it was like they were so annoying. So I actually used hairspray because I didn't know what to do, and I felt like forever sorry that I did this, like, you know. Don't know. But these flies dancing around and making love in front of me and being so cocky and always annoying me like all the time, they taught me something about life. And they kind of, I don't know if I believe in anything like nirvana, because nirvana is like the nothingness, and at the same time it's everything, and it's enlightenment and it's release. But I hope the flies are in nirvana, and I hope that the flies find each other again. And I believe that if there's like something like an afterlife, like a super powerful AI that saves us all from the outer ring of a black hole where all the information is stored and information doesn't get lost or whatever, if we get like resurrected or something, like, you know. And I can't imagine, like, you know, a myriad of souls like totally like all in and saying like, yes, we want to like help every fly that ever existed, every insect, every bird, every reptile, everything, like, you know. And these flies gave me like a new perspective on life. And even if it's not true, if there is nothing, I'm at peace because I will follow my loved ones into nirvana too. So I will find peace of mind, even if it's in the nothingness. And yeah, I just think about the flies because they probably were very sorry to see their friend. She just drowned inside my fucking last tea, I swear to you, and I was so sad about it. It's like my kitty was puking everything like out of, like, he couldn't eat at all anymore, and he didn't eat for days, and he got thinner and thinner. And these flies just taught me something, and my kitty just started to eat again today. And yesterday I couldn't even imagine that he would ever eat again, like, you know. And this is the kind of day I have, so this is why I'm streaming. to forget all these things and make the time pass. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just creating color mud. I'll let it dry a little, and then I have a plan. Yeah, so this is why I love the fact that my kitty is part of the stream now. This is my beautiful kitty. This is Milo. I just love this kitty. And this kitty loves me. Well, my kitty is what I define as destiny. It's like fate is eternal heartache, but kitties and moms and good things in life are destiny. And fate is something very rare. And when you find it, you better keep it. My kitty is sleeping right now. So what am I gonna do? I'm trying to make the magenta dominate the flowers a little bit more. And then I want to add like some cadmium yellow flower buds. But I'm struggling to... I should use the blow dryer, but I'm like too lazy. But I could actually try, I mean, and the crazy thing is when I stop streaming, time is back again. Like, right now I'm focused and relaxed, but I didn't know what to do with myself after I stopped streaming yesterday. Just didn't know. It's like, the thoughts are heavy, I guess. I will use the blow dryer. It will be loud for a second. Okay, let's try this. It's just an experiment. If this works. I was so excited about the background. I didn't think that this would, like, you know, be such a drama. But it looks better than before. I used the blow dryer again. Be cautious. just takes a second because I want it to remain a little wet. You gotta take care because you may not have too much water on the brush. Because I want the yellow to melt a little bit with the magenta, but still be like bright and dominant. Mama knew, doesn't show how much I've learned on the road. Mama, no, might seem crazy, but I learned to let go. Mama, I know I'm different. Everything's alright. Oh, mama, it'll show that it was worth it. It was worth it after all. It was actually a freestyle. I don't know. I think this is like bad light, don't you think? I have an idea. I dream about the day when I have perfect light, I swear to you. So yes, I think it would be a little bit better if I painted in a bigger size, because yes, it's definitely a bit hard for the viewer to actually see the spectacle. The background was like so beautiful, but the end product is like terrible. This masking tape is a catastrophe. But I know what I'll do. I think I need some acrylic gouache for this, for the edges. Because I can't repaint the edges so it appears a little bit more even. I have to paint it white. So where is my acrylic gouache? There it is. Okay. Why not? I know it might seem crazy, but I'm sure that it will show over time. Oh, mama, I'm sure destiny is good enough and fate will be mine. Okay, I don't really have like anything to. So acrylic gouache is like a bit tricky. It's good to actually put it onto the tissue and then while using it actually spraying it so it actually doesn't dry out. So I'm like totally serious about this. I need a special brush for acrylic gouache because like my good brushes, I would never let them touch acrylic gouache. It's like, yeah. But at the same time, I would like to have like good brushes for acrylic gouache as well, but I can't like buy a second set. Oh, I better put it. It's like acrylic gouache is messy. It's messy. That's why I don't use it that often. Yeah, I try to paint the edges. They won't be so super even, but it will still look better. I mean, it's not like this piece is a masterpiece or something. It's just... Usually I don't need so much time to paint this mini painting, but it was actually fun to talk, and I'm talking and why, because I have in mind that people on YouTube might watch the replay for a very, very long time, and I wanted to tell a little bit about myself and introduce myself. I know I seem crazy, but I'm sure it'll show over time. I know that maybe destiny is already here, and fate will be mine. That's what I love about my brain. It always makes music. I'm singing and following melodies in my brain like 24/7. But turning them into freestyles is not so easy. But sometimes it works and makes sense, and sometimes it's like flip English. It's actually working. It looks a bit better than before, because before it looked like so destroyed. And this is like acrylic gouache dries very fast, and then you can't reactivate it, so you just spray it. This way you can work with it a bit longer. I'm a total fan of wasting paper tissues. You have to sin somewhere, and you have to sin in a way that you forgive yourself, because, like, you know, this world is just a world where everything eats everything. It's like crazy. But no, fate will be mine. I saw an artist here on YouTube actually paint her edges, and they weren't so perfect either, but she even created a whole story, like a comic this way. So I find like some confidence that this is okay. There's worse things. I wonder like how you see it, and how my mom will see this painting when I ask her, do you think this is beautiful? I don't know. It's like, I can't say, because my eye is like so like, oh my god, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And at the same time, I have no idea how I could do it any better. And this is what I meant when I said, like, my art is like more chance and probability and trial and error. Sometimes I learn something, and even more rarely I actually remember what I learned because I forget everything. But oh, kitty, 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 this is acrylic gouache. No, don't step into it. This is why I like watercolors, because acrylic gouache is like, it's okay. Kitty, come here. Come here, baby boy. He's so cute. Come here. Milo, come here. Milo, magst du Katzen bitte? Schlecki, Becky. Milo, magst du Schlecki, Becky? I sing cat songs for my cat, like something like Schlecki, Becky, bist mein Happy Snacky, Snacky, du mein Schlecki, Becky, mein kleiner Snappy, Dappy, Poop, doop, doop, doopy, doop, 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 doop. Okay. I mean, the edges are a catastrophe, but it's okay. We will live. And that's all that matters. Yeah, it was definitely a good choice to use acrylic gouache for this final finish. I don't know if the color beneath the acrylic gouache will bleed through later, so I have to paint the edges again. As the masking tape sucks, it's just bad masking tape. And the one that is better, that is actually a bit too expensive when you order it. It costs like 10 euro including shipping costs, and I do need 2 sizes, so it's something like 15, 17 euro for just masking tape. But it's actually the best. I prefer the masking tape by 3M 244. It's like super good, and it always works. I don't know how the artists on YouTube who use washi tape, what they do, what I do wrong, because when I use washi tape it just doesn't work, and I have like a few washi tape rolls, but nah, I don't use washi tape. It's just not strong enough. Schnuckelpop, hast du Hunger? You're fine, good. I'm so glad my kitty eats. He ate so much since yesterday, but he pukes every 2 days. And I don't know how to go to the vet every 2 days. I just can't afford it. I already said it today. The prices of the vet should be illegal. It's like, what the fuck? You give him a needle and you take like 22 euro just for the needle injection? It took you like not even 3 minutes. It's like 15 seconds for you. Oh, it's like, I don't know. I mean, and he already gave me half the price. I swear to you, he made a discount for me because he knows that I can't afford it, and it's like so hard. And like all the savings, like go to him. It's like, so it would have like costed like what, 170 euro for 2 visits, and we weren't even there for longer than 5 real minutes. And all the tests and all the injections and all the medicine is like, it's been developed like ages ago, so it shouldn't be this expensive. But it's like, this is the dimension in which doctors think they should be paid, and they can act like, I took an oath to prevail damage from and stuff, but in the end, and every time they actually reject their patients if they can't pay. That's the way it is. It's like even the best, like, you know, think like that they are worth more. Though everybody has like just 24 hours a day. Like, you know, why is a secretary like earning less than a doctor? Tell me. Like, why? You have 24 hours to live. I have 24 hours to live. Baby boy, meine Mäuserich, komm her. Komm her, Mäuserich, ich bin schon fertig. I call my kitty Mouse. I call him a mouse, baby mouse. Baby Mäuserich Milo. And I call him Pupserich. That means baby farty Milo. But I say he's like Mr. Farty and I'm farty. And now he eats snacks. I'm so happy to see, because yesterday he couldn't eat anything and it looked like he had a seizure, and today we were at the vet and he got more medicine, and even at noon he started to eat, and he ate from that bowl and from that bowl and ate the dry food and the wet food and the tuna. I don't know how much time I have left, like, you know. Okay. Like, the question is, are we like crazy and stream all night? Or do we say like, oh, I'm so sleepy now, I go to bed. But I know when the stream is over, I'll sit there and I'll feel like, what do I do now? Like, you know? Come here, baby Mäuserich. Come, Mäuserich. Come, baby Mäuserich, come here. You're part of the stream now, baby Mäuserich. Oh, baby Mäuserich. Baby Mäuserich truly steps onto the painting. I have to make a picture so I can show you. It's like baby Mäuserich. He just managed to walk through over the desk like a boss. Now he drinks out of my glass. It's like, it's the same water in his bowl and the same water in this glass, but he wants to. Baby Mäuserich. That's what I tell him. I call him like baby Mäuserich. Laugh my ass off that I call him a mouse and he doesn't know it because he's a cat. Like, you know, it's like, it's not an insult. It's just, it's a mini game inside a mini game. It's some kind of love, but I love to call him my mouse. And what I find very interesting is that last year or something, they always do like surveys every year and ask the people like, what sweet names do you give to your loved ones? And this year it's this word, and next year this word. And I think 1 or 2 years ago in Germany, the most used sweet word for your lover was mouse. I felt like, yes, mouse is such a beautiful word. I call my kitty Mouse all the time, like, you know, and then I call him Mäuserich. And Mäuserich is the male form, like, you know, it's like the male mouse, Mäuserich. That's like, he's a mouse. He's a mouse. It's like, he lives in the most beautiful street in the city, and that means something. Belongs here. I thought I'm here because there's something about me, but I'm starting to think it was Milo's energy that brought me here. I don't know. I'm not very satisfied with the end result, but I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I could refresh the yellow a bit and just try to save the grass. But it's not savable, this painting. Or is it? How can you fix this painting? I mean, they say every painting has an ugly face. I don't know. It's like I like to ask the AI about certain things, and it's actually very good at most things, but telling me that this painting would be good with yellow flowers, like, no, it doesn't suit the yellow, Napoli yellow horizon. But it's okay. I won't cry, I won't cry. One day it will make click in my head and I will know what to do. Until then, I remain the girl without visual imagination. It's like sometimes it's so easy to paint a painting and it just works, and I look at it and I'm satisfied with it. Like these two are like so boring. Like, I don't know, I can't imagine that my mom likes them. And maybe she even sees like some simple beauty in them that I can't see, but I think like there's something missing and I just don't know what to do. And I used to have a better style. I used to have like more confidence, and I would create more paintings in a certain amount of time. And even if I created 20 mini paintings, like 3 of them would be so cool and they would become part of my greater collection of paintings that I'm proud of. Like, I don't know. I'll be right back. Oh, this is actually a good flower painting holder. I love this little unicorn. It has actually perfect space on stream. I would say this looks so terrible. Let's put a few paintings like here and there, which look a bit better. So people who come and join the stream don't think like, oh God, how bad is this art? Like, you know, I can't imagine that. The acrylic gouache is like actually really cool. I have the set and I love this gouache, but I don't know how to use it. But what I learned about my art supplies is even when I don't know how to use something, it doesn't mean that I'll never know. Like, you know, because until now I've actually started to use almost everything that I have. Like even the cheapest brushes, I use them for oil painting. I have acrylic markers, like a huge set which I got like for what, $80, like, you know. Time for baby Milo. Baby Milo. Is this hibernation mode? Oh, it is. It is hibernation mode. Let's put a few good paintings here as my alibi. I'm not that bad. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. Come on. Let's put them here. So it all looks neat. Whoops. Gravity. What could you have me? I bet they see a crazy, crazy girl. Oh, destiny, I'll give you the best of me. So if you watched this awesome stream until this point, just comment, wow, what a mother freaking Aretha Franklin, like, voice or something. Like, you know, don't know. I like to comment, like, people too, just to support them. But I don't know if my account on YouTube is already fucked because of, like, I don't know, the videos I clicked or the first videos that I uploaded. Like, I know that I had some streams before which were like on Twitch, and they were like short streams, like without any concept. So yeah, it's like I make good art, I make bad art. This is like some of the art that I have on Pinterest. This Pinterest page actually documents my beginnings. It's more like, in the beginning I was so bad, but every step was like exciting. And sometimes I still have these days on which I'm like totally, completely obsessed with art. And sometimes I feel like I'm so burned out, and I have my peaks, and then I have my phases in which I need some rest. I realized my creativity sometimes feels like it saturates my soul to a point that after the excitement I need a little break. But I wish that I would be like super passionate and super crazy about art all the time. But yes, these are actually like my first gouache paintings 5 years ago, so you see the difference. Difference is huge.
Baby, keep my look.
Ooh.
Baby, my side.
Yeah, this is like one of the first gouache paintings that I painted. So I followed a tutorial of somebody who's on Instagram. And before that, I ordered my first gouache, or bought my first gouache in the store, and I worked with the tracing pad. So these paintings are all made with a tracing pad, and they're not always originals, but it's written in the description that I say like I use this as a practice. And then there was my acrylic face. This was my first deep face with color. I worked like years to develop my own style. My internet is so bad right now. Probably stream is like lagging too. I hope not. But yes, this is one of my early works that I'm really proud of. Like, you know, this is like, I love this one. And I needed so much time to develop this technique, and I was like totally like not, I didn't know what I was doing. And you see, this was like, oh, let's try, let this music run again. I don't have the time right now to look for new music. But I gotta say, even though some tracks in this playlist were a bit cheesy and not too hip-hop like, I still enjoyed it. I felt like melodies inside of me, and I felt the need to sing, and it was kind of cool. But for my next stream, I'd wish for music that is a bit more hip-hop like, trap music. These are my very, very early beginnings. These are my first paintings, yes. This is how it all started. So from here, to here was a very long way. But I'm not too unhappy. It's like, I don't know why I started painting flowers. It's just, I don't even paint real flowers. I paint fantasy flowers, but I'm like totally glad that I started painting. I've always been creative, writing stories and songs, and I never expected to become a songwriter with 17. When I was like 15 or something, I never thought that I had like any kind of talent, and my teachers never told me like, oh, you have the talent for this or that. They always just said like, you suck at math, you suck at physics, you suck at Latin. And it was hard, but I still studied like the history of science and technology, and I still wrote like straight A's about topics that were all about quantum physics. So I know the key concepts of physics, and I know the history of math. I know the history of the chemical revolution. I know so special books about biology, the history and epistemology, the theory of knowledge, and biology, the social aspects. I kind of don't know, I sucked in math and physics, and I never thought that I could paint. I never thought that I would want to paint. When I was studying, I thought like art history is the most boring thing in the world. I was 33 when I started to paint. It was 8 years ago. And I still feel like a newbie, and I would like to say, hey, I'm a noob, I'm a beginner artist, but this is not completely a beginner artist, but there's so much to learn, and I want the excitement back, and I want to have less ADHD. But I know no cure, because I'm not treated with medication, not for ADHD. It's like there are like groups of people who say we assume you might have ADHD, and I have the diagnosis with the neurologist, doctor for neurology, but I have other diagnoses as well, and I don't know really. It's like either crazy or just hyperactive or dreaming away my life. I don't know. I just know I want to cuddle and have kitten babies. Kitten babies, oh my god. I swear to you, I never wanted like human babies, but I bet if I would have made a baby, I would have made 100 more. This must be like this. But I still prefer kittens. Kitten babies are like very antidepressive. I should write this stream as lurk friendly, because I'd like to know who lurks. I used to write my name onto my paintings, like here. I also thought about calling my channel Jenny's Art. Jenny's Art. But I'm not sure yet how to call name my channel. I'm still thinking. Night Sky Flowers is not a bad name, but one day I might not paint night sky flowers anymore. I just don't know how to paint bright sunny skies. I just know how to paint like a moon and stars. Yeah, I think this is it for today. Thank you for everyone who was watching, and to my friend who subscribed. I'm like so crazy about this. I actually earned like $2, I think. Like, this is something. I'll tell that to my mom tomorrow. She'll think I'm crazy. It's like 3:20 a.m. in Germany right now. I'm in Berlin, in the most beautiful street in the whole city. I swear to you, this is not a lie, this is the truth. So me and my kitty, we both pretty, but he's prettier. He's definitely the most pretty, most beautiful creature in my life. And he's the king of all worlds. So hail Milo. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody who watches the replay. For those who find this video on YouTube, I definitely want you to comment, and I want you to let me know if I was too loud, if I was too slow when speaking, if it was annoying, what was good, if you listened to the whole stream. As I said before at the beginning of the stream, you don't have to feel guilty if you jump around in this video and just look for the juicy parts. I do the same. It's like there are so many art tutorials on YouTube and so many awesome channels. I love every artist here on YouTube, and there are some that I am such a mega fan of, and oh my god, I would so dream to become part of this league. This is like, but motivation is a bitch, just like me. I wish you all a good night.